Hi, today I'd like to tell you about, show you the Les Baer. This is the Extreme Tactical model. It's a premium quality 1911 and I thought we'd take a look at that today. I've had this gun for a while and I'm going to show you what makes her tick. I'd like to tell you a little bit about this model. It's all stainless steel. It's got checkering on the mainspring housing, of course. Checkering on the front strap, very fine checkering too. It's nice and grippy but not too sharp. The slide serrations are very fine, nice and grippy. I like that. It features night sights. Has a full-length guide rod, whether you like them or not. It doesn't bother me, so I've left it on there. It features a blended mag well, which is way cool. You know how I like mag wells if you've seen my other videos. And this one is perfectly blended in there. You can see that. These are hand fit by Les Baer. All the parts are numbered. It has an ambidextrous safety. You can see it's got a narrow paddle on one side and a larger paddle on the other. It's actually a very large paddle compared to a lot of other 1911s, and that's one of the things that I really don't care for too much on this gun, because when you're holstering, if you have a sweat shield, it kind of catches on there. That's not that big of a deal, but this is the tactical model, so I figured if you have gloves on and you're an operator or something, that's gonna help you out. Okay, let me take it apart and I'll show you what's inside. Okay, here's a look at the internal of the slide. I'm going to try and get in there closer so you can see it's finished up real nice. Everything's numbered. Like I say, they're all hand fit. There's the slide serrations. Not too much cosmetic writing on them. All they have is 45 ACP and the Les Baer logo. So they keep it pretty simple. And there's a look at the slide. Barrel, it's blued, which is kind of cool. Of course, it's worn off now. I've got quite a few rounds through this guy. The barrel's numbered as well. Even the barrel bushing is numbered. Slide stop, yep, numbered too. You can see all the hand filing that's been done on the slide stop. Like I say, these are hand fit guns, so everything's been personally fit. The frame, there's the mag well opening I was talking about. It's actually the only one of the problems I've had with this gun is the mag well was coming loose with that hex head screw you can see there, so I put a little Loctite on it. Problem solved. It has a slight extension on the magazine release, which I prefer, so I can take that off really easy. There's a look at the size of the safety. You can see how well they fitted the beaver tail in there. Another complaint I would have, because you know nothing's perfect and I got to bitch about something, is you can see this gap on the safety. This ambidextrous safety joins in the middle, and for some reason after you flick it off and on a few times it always develops that gap. It works fine, but I don't know why it does that. You also might notice that the ejector there is a different color. It used to match, but somebody, that would be me, got some new Cobra mags, and without knowing any better, I took them out to a competition that I was shooting this gun in, and I managed to break the ejector with them because they didn't clear it. I was a dumbass. Well, I know better now. I've learned a bit in a few years. So I called Les Baer, and I fully expected to pay for it, and I shipped it back to them, and they fixed it for free. So, you know, I give Les Baer's customer service 2 thumbs up there. Okay, I thought I would test the trigger pull, and we'll see what we got there. I got my handy dandy Lyman trigger pull gauge here. I've already done it a few times so we can get an average, so we don't have to waste a lot of time doing this. Okay, that came out as 4.3, and my average is 4.3. Let's do one more. Well, helps if you cock it. Important safety tip. Okay, the trigger pull on this gun is really crisp. There's no creep, and it just breaks really nice. It's a great trigger. Here we go. 312. Average of 313 on that one. So it's about 4 pounds. Bought this gun. I took it out to the range for the first time. I took 300 rounds of Winchester White Box with me. The only malfunction I've ever had with it happened on the second magazine. It locked back. I brought it back, looked into the chamber, and there was a round out of the magazine, out of the chamber, just sitting in the chamber on top of the magazine, rolling back and forth. I don't know how that happened. I've never seen that in all the years I've been shooting 1911s, and that was the last time this gun has ever done anything. And that was, you know, like I say, the second magazine. Les Baers are tight. Everybody says, oh, you know, they're hard to pull the slide back. This one wasn't. I don't know if it's because it's stainless, but this particular gun was, you know, tight, but not to where you had to really jerk on it to get it open. So if you're in the market for a high-grade 1911 pistol, if you're ready to step up to something above production quality, I think the Les Baer offers a lot for the price. They're a few $100s less than your Nighthawks, your Wilsons, your Volkmans, all those. So you're going to save a little money. The downside is Les Baers pretty much look like this. You know, you get different sights, a few different things on them. They're accuracy guarantee, but pretty much, you know, it's going to look like this. There's not a whole lot of customization. I happened to find this gun in the store, in a gun shop, and I bought it like back in '05, and it was $17.25 back in '05. It's been a great gun, and you know, if you've got that kind of money and you want a really nice 1911, this is a great place to start. It did come with 2 magazines. I'll show you that before I say goodbye. They're unmarked, stainless steel, polymer follower. I don't know anything about them really. They're good magazines. It's worked for me, so I can't complain. I also have a Wilson Combat. This is their new pricey 8-round. What do they call it? Their Extreme Tactical 8-round magazine or whatever. I don't know if they're worth their money, but they work too. Fits in the mag well. Well, I just bought one to try it. I don't know if I'll buy any more. Kind of pricey, but it's a pricey gun. So there you have it, the Les Baer. Here's a holster that I bought back in the day, back in '05, to carry it. This is a out of waistband. It's got a nice big sweat shield so you don't get the gun digging into you. This is made by a company called Highnoon holsters. You can find them online. It's lined. The stitching is nice. The molding is nice. It's a pretty decent holster. I kind of like it. It has a tensioner. And I'll show you what that looks like on. Okay, here it is on my body. It fits, rounds well, fits well tight to the body. Like I say, the sweat shield keeps it off of your Oedipus tissue, depending on how much you've got. Get a good firing grip on it before drawing. Reholstering is fairly simple. So if you're in the market for an out-of-waistband holster, there's the Highnoon. I think it's a pretty good piece of kit. And I guess that concludes this exciting issue of my old gun. Alright, thanks for watching.